time. Brister gets the ball right in there, and Nate Odoms gets his arm out to knock the ball away.
It's a 2nd and 10 at the 42 with 14 seconds remaining in the half. Buffalo and Philadelphia are scoreless. The dump off for Walker. Trying to get out of bounds, and he does. They'd like to get within field goal range. Remember, Matt Barr missed earlier from 21 yards away, and he has had his difficulties this season, but only 6 seconds remaining.
Herschel, it doesn't make any difference who Herschel runs over. You know, he ran over Nate Odoms. Well, at the end of this one, he also runs over Henry Jones. In the left of the screen, you're going to see 20 come in here. Cornelius Bennett is chasing. Watch Jones. 20. Goodbye.
Throwing sideline. James Lofton made the catch, but it looks like time has run out. So that is the end of the first half, and the Eagles are hearing the boos from the crowd. The Bills and the Eagles on no score. Let's go to Jim Lampley in New York. Welcome back to Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Marv Albert, Paul McGuire. A scoreless first half. A first half that saw 3 turnovers committed by Buffalo, 1 by Philadelphia, as we check out the Coors Light halftime statistics, and not much happening in the first half.
Really not much at all. You take the 3 turnovers, all by Kelly. 2 interceptions, and Kelly fumbled the ball. So, but no points on the board. I see, you know, the time of possession to me is always meaningless anyway.
And we're set for the kickoff in the second half. Matt Barr gets it underway. And the return by Russell Copeland. Check that. The return by Brad Lamb. And while we were away, a most unusual sight right before the start of the third quarter, as Steve Christie came out early and decided to take some practice kicks.
Yeah, but Matt Barr didn't. He's really confident with his kicking.
Barr with a 21-yard attempt that hit the goalpost, and Christie missed twice. And Thurman Thomas will give it a shot.
And there was a penalty on a kickoff return that moves the ball back to about the 23-yard line.
The earlier report on Thurman Thomas, who had x-rays on the bruised forearm, was that he would not return, but he is back in there.
And there's the pad on his left arm.
They start from their 23. Kelly goes deep on first down, and Copeland could not hold on. Kelly, at the end of the first half, was able to complete what turned out to be a 60-yard pass play with the rookie Russell Copeland.
And Eric Allen almost misplayed this one again. Copeland just doesn't outrun the ball. This ball takes off on him. But watch, Allen stops. Copeland keeps going. It goes off his fingertips. This ball was almost caught. Eric Allen had nothing to do with this.
Thomas, stopped by Byron Evans. Looked like the ball was knocked free, but apparently after the play was dead. So Byron Evans starting out at middle linebacker.
Here's a play to Thurman Thomas. He's going out now. He's got the ball in his right hand. He's got it in the right hand. The ball comes out. Well, that ball, you know, looked like it was coming out as he was going down.
It's a 3rd and 7 from the 26. And Kelly just looked to throw it away, chased by Evans.
Byron Evans was in his face, and he had to throw the ball away. It was either that or take a sack. And remember, in the National Football League, I guess it's been covered enough this year that you're allowed to throw the ball away. I thought that Philadelphia got offside. They let the play go.
Offside, 91, defense, still 3rd down.
That's the thing, when the defense is offside and you don't touch anyone, they let the play go. Defense obviously offside, so Kelly had a free play.
It was the left defensive tackle, Andy Herman, called for the offside. It's a 3rd and 2 at the 31. And Thomas has the first down. It's a Buffalo Bills team that has lost 3 of its last 4. They were shut out, remember, by Pittsburgh, handcuffed by Kansas City 23-7. Last week, the loss to the Raiders. And remember, they just did get by New England 13-10 in overtime prior to the loss to the Steelers. Thomas again. So they go right to Thurman Thomas, who sat out a good portion of the first half. Again, Byron Evans involved in the tackle. It'll be a 2nd down and 8 at the 36.
It's amazing here, though, that, when the offense is, if you were playing in Buffalo and you were the visiting team and the offense, you didn't hear the crowd. You don't hear the crowd here.
Thomas out of the backfield for that reception and a first down. That's his first catch of the day. We talked about some of the recent scores by Buffalo, and you go back to 1990 and their scoring has certainly gone down over the years. They have struggled, although they did score 24 points last week in the loss to the Raiders. Thurman Thomas tripped up. And Smith, West Hopkins combined on the stop. And certainly Buffalo and Philadelphia not helping the offensive records here today in this scoreless tie at the start of the 3rd quarter.
And they've been down there enough to score. I mean, they were down a couple of times. Allen makes an interception.
2nd and 8. Kelly completes to Beebe. And it's a first down. Allen on the tackle for Beebe, his 2nd reception.
We've seen this about 3 different times. The Bills moving down the field and then something happens. Here's the throw to Beebe. Allen is one-on-one coverage on Beebe, and that pass is perfect.
Andre Reed sitting it out today because of the elbow problem and a broken hand, not with the team. So Bill Brooks has been the favorite target thus far of Jim Kelly. 5 catches by Brooks. Here's Davis, who just came on for Thomas. Pops it up. Flag is thrown.
First of all, you're going to have holding against the Buffalo Bills, and it's going to be on Ballard, number 75, and I think he was holding Andy Harmon, number 91. And I just said a moment ago, we saw this about 2 or 3 times so far in this game where the Bills are moving the ball and then turning it over. And here's another one.
Recovery made by William Thomas. All right, we'll be back to sort it out in a moment.
Mazda, it just feels right. By ITT. When it comes to building businesses, at ITT we're adding more than just our name. By Budweiser, Beechwood Aid for a crisp, clean, classic taste. And by Braun Flex Control, the first electric shaver with a pivoting head that adjusts to every contour of your face.
You're going to see the fumble here. Davis, watch 48 is Wes Hopkins. He's just going to get his hand in right there and knocks the ball out. Thomas picks it up. Here comes back. You'll see it right over top of Beebe. Wes Hopkins makes the play.
And there was a penalty called a hold on Ballard. So that was declined as the Eagles take over on the fumble recovery. Heath Sherman gets the call. And a short pickup, Marcus Patton on the tackle. An advance of 3, a 2nd and 7 at the 32 with 11 and a half remaining. In this 3rd quarter, the Bills and the Eagles are scoreless. A look at Kenneth Davis, who coughed it up a moment ago. The fourth turnover by the Buffalo Bills. Philadelphia with 1, that on the opening kickoff as Sikahema lost it. But the Bills not able to take advantage off the missed field goal by Christie. Brisker completes to Walker. And that's good for a 22-yard gain. Patton made the stop.
The one thing about Herschel Walker, as big as he is, when he unloads on you. You cannot sit and catch him. Wrestler is trying to throw